Hello everyone, Nancy Turgeon here with the Gervais Group. I would love for you to join me today as I tour my friend's cranberry bog. I grew up on cranberry bogs and I moved there when I was 9 years old, and it's quite an adventure, and I wanted to explain the whole process to you if you don't mind. There are two types of picking, dry and wet. The first one we're going to show is the dry picking. You have to wait until the ground is dry for the day, so maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock you can start picking. So the vines all lay a certain way and the tines of the cranberry picker pick up the cranberries and put them in a bag, as you see there. Then there's also wet picking. So what I'm showing you here is a cranberry bog that is in the process of getting flooded. The flume is used to contain the water. That way the wet pickers can do their job. In 1959, my dad built the wheel of a wet picker. He built the first wet picker on the Cape. So I was very proud of him for doing that. So what happens on the wet picking is the beater that you see where all the water is, that beats the cranberries and then they float. And you have this beautiful red color. With the fall trees around, it is always one of my favorite times of year. They call that corralling, and each link is probably, 7 foot long, and it has pins there so that as they draw in the corral to make it closer to where the lift is going to take them up to the truck, they place a box in the bottom of the cranberry bog, and they use the suction, as you saw that hose going up to the truck. That sucks all the berries down. What he's doing up on the top is he's making sure that there's no vines in there. When Ocean Spray or any company like that grades the berries that you're bringing in, they have this big tube that they put in the middle of the load, and that quantifies the entire load. So you don't want any trash in there. You want just beautiful berries, and so that you get paid the highest price for all of them. And you can see the water also. That's taking what they call the trash, everything other than the berry. And in a second, you'll see the two different trucks. One holds the berries and one holds the trash. And then at the end of a peaceful day of cranberry picking, you just have nature surrounding you, and they get to enjoy the water that's there as well. I just had to take a minute and just enjoy the sound of the birds and just them swimming. The color was amazing. This peacefulness at the end of the day. I wanted to also mention that in the very beginning in spring, they have what they call frost on the bogs. So they have sprinklers, and this is the most amazing photo. Whenever you see sprinklers running on a cranberry bog, what they're doing is protecting the vine. So that if there's any cold temperatures or wind, that'll take care of it, and it encapsulates. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned something new. I look forward to talking with you next week.